So I'm about to begin the detailing of the Stork Carrier using the parts that I've shown before. And obviously there are other parts that I would like to pull out and try out and see what we can do. But for now, I began to disassemble it, sanding it down, cleaning it up, finding any type of imperfections or things like that. But Bandai has done a great job of covering it up to a certain degree. I did I took this apart a little bit, glued the inside here, sealed it, and then I began to sand it down. I think I did. Yeah, this is not sanded down. This one is. I mean, there's so much you can do, cleaning it up using a 400 grit and then a 600 grit, so that way it's nice and smooth. Get rid of whatever's there. There we go. So that part is done. The next part would be the engine block, which I had to remove a lot of the parts. Not too much, but I had to remove the whole thing so I can get access to the exhaust shaft, which is this right here. And I have an idea that I just thought of a few moments ago. I'll discuss that later on. But I took this apart because eventually I want to get access to this, where I'm going to have to paint this one color, mask it off, and then paint the other color. But we'll get to that in a moment. For detailing, I have a lot of little detail parts that I can show you, that I can use. So, like for example, yes. So like this kotobukiya part, which I'm trying to grab my hands on right here. I could probably put it like that right there to the side. However, there's a curvature there, which I may have to sand down. One could say you can do it there, or I can probably put it right here, maybe here, like that. It doesn't have to be, along the same axis. I also have these neat little detail parts here from that other from the missile pack. I can put it right there, you could say. And then there was another one. We can do this here. Or we can put that one under here. Because remember, this thing's going to pivot. Maybe it's probably a good idea to take this and put it under there, adding more exhaust coming below. But I have little ones that could work like that, or I don't know. It's a mix and match. We don't know. We'll put that to the side for now. Well, right now I want to actually start on this, because if you look at the top part of this, and by the way, I kept this on because of the locking mechanism, and I'm gonna leave it the way it is right now. But over here, there's some really good detail here. Little notch here, little notch here, little notch there, and this is perfect for the little winglet parts that I showed before. This. And I said to myself, that would be perfect if it goes right there. There's a little pinhole right there. How do I get it to there? Well, I'm thinking of using this 2.0 tool that I use for making the holes. The problem is, though, that I think if I push it in, it's not going to work. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So we're going to do, I don't have, correction, I do have one. You know what? Give me a moment. Okay, so I've had this dental tool for a long time. I remember getting it at a computer show, and I said, this will probably help me out with my metal building. Let me zoom in a bit again. It's not a drill bit. And of course, I could probably use one of my drill bits, but the diameter is too small. Too big, I mean. I'm going to try to wedge it in there a bit. I don't want to do a complete circle because I don't want to damage the detail that's on the sides. Let's see how far I can go with this. Looks like I don't think I can go any further than that. I could still use it to hold it in though. Let me try this a bit. It has a small sharp point. And if I do that, just a little bit there. A little bit there. Just a little bit of the tack to remove any excess. See, this is where you definitely need very, very small precision pin vices. Let's see now. Yeah, I'm not all the way in there. However, I can probably cut a little bit of the nub just so it at least feels like it's hitting it. It's about halfway there. You know what? I'm doing it. I have a lot of this anyway, so we're not cutting up to the edge. We're going to cut up to halfway. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we can get it at an angle. That would be better. So let me prepare the holes that's going to be there, and then we'll do other detailing. So give me a few moments while I take care of that, and then I'll show you the end result. Alright. First we need to also find out where I'm going to put the Vulcan guns under the wing, the pylons. And I'm going to mark the location where it's supposed to be. I used a small pen for this, but it didn't work, so I'm going to try a little bit more, something a little bit more direct. Hopefully this will work. This is for marking purposes. I'm going to line it up with this here. Yeah, like around there. And I think it took, and no it did not. Alright, we're going to have to eyeball it then. I could probably do there and there. Good, it actually did. It worked. I'm going to try something, because I know that the alignment may be off by a tad here and there. I could still use this as a guide. So, what do I use to align this up properly? Well, we use masking tape. And then we can do this. Put it there for that. That should be good. Right there. Yeah, I actually had it. Came out pretty good though. Alright. So now I have a tool here that will probably help me out a little bit better than the other. I saw it the other day. As I'm looking for this, please feel free to click on the link below to get your to reserve your or purchase the Stork aircraft. Here it is, the V-33 Stork Carrier from Hobbiton, Japan. This way, you know, you help me out, and hopefully you like it. Hope when you get this kit. All right, so good. The spacing is perfect. So I'm just going to do it right there. Put that there. And that here. Trying to pick it right, but there we go. Now I'm not going to glue this on immediately. Okay, hold on. But I just want to at least get the hard points in there ready to go. So when everything is all painted and stuff like that, then I can just glue it on. There we go. There we go. It's off by a bit, but I can actually fix that. That's good. Yeah. That's good. It actually falls into place fine. There. So clearly when everything's all done, painted and detailed, and I'll put the Vulcans like that right there. And I think there's enough clearance. Don't know if I should keep it like this, because obviously the winglet is on this angle. So keeping it like this is probably a good idea, or maybe bring it like that, but I think if I do that I may have to put a lot of glue. So I want to keep it this way. So that'll be good. I just still sanding it down, cleaning it up, and I got the other one to take care of. But let me do the I'm gonna use the tape as a guide to tell me where to go. I'm gonna apply it to the next part, and then that way I'll just drill the hole in that one, and then I'll align it as well. Take this off, put it on the other one, and what I'll do is I think I'll mark the location of the seam line to keep it consistent. There we go. So I know where everything's supposed to line up to. A marker's probably not a good choice, but I have a good eye on this. Alright, moving on. Okay, let me show you how far I've gone with the detailing. First I'll check that out. Bring the fins on the top of the aircraft. As you can see there. Really nice, right? I was going to put some in the back. I had the last two of this size and decided to put it on the sides, as you can see there. I do have 4 more slots I could put in, and I could use maybe these 4. I'm thinking of doing that. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm slowly considering that. But that's the upper part of the frame, the side of the frame. Some parts are from other kits that I've had. This is actually from the Mount Whitney. That part there, this is the part from one of the option sets. Details from the Mount Whitney right there. From the Koto, from there. For this, some exhaust here and here. I put that there. It was actually meant to be here, yeah, I made a goof on that one, so can't do anything about it. No big deal. So like on this one, I had this little detail part here that I put on. I had the other one, it went bing off my hand, and I searched all over the place, and I can't even find it. So I'm not gonna sweat that. However, I may have to find something to put there. I have something, but I don't know yet. But anyway, this one goes there in the back. That's fine. Thrusters. Parts from Mount Whitney. I had a part on this, but then I realized, wait a minute, that's actually for the intake. That's going to be covered up, which I'm about to show you right now. Bent there. And this one should go right over that, of course, for this part and this part right there. The last part that I was working on, and it took me a while, but I kind of figured out some cool ideas with this. Just checking it out first. Give me a second. All right, yeah, it dried. I put photo etch parts on the vents, on the exhaust nozzles. Since this part is on the left side, and this part is on the right side, so one side. Then of course I had these two guys that were sticking out under, so I got it like there, right there. I was gonna put something up here, but no, maybe that's a little too much. Other than that, they're done. Done. I'm gonna continue looking to see if I have any other detail parts that I can add. I have a case full of stuff. Don't know yet. I don't know. But at this moment in time, I think with whatever I find will be the last thing to put on. And now we're gonna get ready for painting. Let me prepare.